Welcome a blended learning. Presented by MD Belal Uddin Ahammed, Assistant Teacher Math, Liaquat City School and College, Rajbari, Dhaka, Bangladesh, ICT 40 District Ambassador, Rajbari. Blended learning is a common learning platform, face-to-face teaching and digital or online learning. Blended learning. Blended learning is a natural byproduct of a digital domain creeping into physical spaces. Broadly speaking, blended learning just means a mix of learning online and face-to-face, which means it is likely that students are already doing some form of blended learning and have for years. As the digital and social media become more and more prevalent in the life of learners, it was only a matter of time before learning become blended by necessity. The 6 most models of blended learning: face-to-face driver, flex, rotation, one-line lab, one-line driver, and self-blend. Face-to-face driver. Face-to-face, known as mastery-based blended learning, face-to-face driver is a predominantly based on the physical classroom. Instruction is done as normal by the teacher, whose technology introduced based on the progress of each pupil. This model allows each child to work at their own pace, able to learn on elements of online learning if they are taking longer than the rest of class to master a subject. Some pupils may never interact with online learning, but under the face-to-face driver model they can proceed at a rapid pace without being held back by other pupils. Flex. The flex model will seem a little unusual to most teachers and is not often found in a traditional classroom setting. The flex model applies heavily on online instruction, even through much of it delivered in a physical bricks and mortar school. In this model, teachers act more as facilitators, providing supplementary support rather than dedicated instruction. Their role does involve some offline activity, including face-to-face support, small group instruction, or individual tutoring. Rotation model. The principles of this model have been around for years. A series of stations are set up which track a different traffic area, a approach learning from a different angle. Pupils then work their way around the stations to allow everyone some exposed to each area, a carousel of activities. Online lab model. The online lab model education is delivered entirely online but done so in physical bricks and mortar classrooms. People still have the physical classroom environment, but it is transformed into a technological based one. It can also help and students that need to move at different place to their classmates. As all courses are delivered online, students are able to move through the curriculum at their own pace with no one left behind or stuck waiting to progress. Online driver model. The online driver is more suited to nature students who require the flexibility to not have to attend a physical location at all. Given the rise of modern technologies like video conferencing and online learning platforms, the online driver model may well be how schools operate in the future. In this kind of blended learning, the traditional face-to-face physical classroom instruction is done in favor of online instruction. People work remotely to computer at their work with teachers available for online messaging to ask questions or clear up difficulties. Self-blend model. Self-blended learning, pupils participate in traditional instruction in a physical classroom. In the same way, we are all accustomed pupils will then supplement their learning online with additional courses or online instruction. This is done at the discretion of the individual people, which is why it's more likely to be done by order. Independent and motivate students. The way self-blend works leads to obvious drawback. Now, obstacle of blended learning. Many obstacles of blended learning. Some right here: weak internet services, especially remote area, higher prices of internet data pack, insufficient essential electronics devices, lack of technological skill teachers for provide blending learning, insufficient training for skill of teachers. My activities of blended education. Regular subject-wise multimedia class conduct in the classroom. Online class conduct in Zoom, Google Meet with students. Teachers training conduct for ICT skill development, online or offline. Educational interactive content create and its upload of teachers portal and personal YouTube channel and more others places. A blended education development is my mission and vision. I want to share myself as a blended education development and share my skill of education and participate the digital Bangladesh. Thank